Hey everyone, welcome. I'm Malka, this is Malka Lux, where we come for a dose of luxury. And I'm so excited. This month is my birthday month and I have bought myself, well, I shouldn't say I bought it myself. My husband did come with me and I got a brand new piece from, as you would have seen from the thumbnail, Cartier. And I wanted to share it with you, so I'm doing this unboxing because I wanted you guys to see what it is that you get and all the pieces and parts. And I do think the experience of going into a boutique like Cartier is definitely worth it. Although I know obviously on the pre-owned market you can save some money and get some of these items a little cheaper, not a lot, but a little. But I think that honestly to go into the shop, to be able to see the pieces in person and to just browse around. And of course there were so many things I saw that I was like, oh my God. So I'll have to do a separate video for you guys on some of the pieces I saw that are on my wish list now from Cartier, some of which are not even jewelry. But this piece is jewelry and let's get into it. So the first thing obviously is the bag, and you can tell, I mean, I love my packaging. I've said it before, I know, broken record, but it's just really, really beautiful. I mean, the bag is really well made and the handles are really substantial. This is not something that's flimsy or that's gonna break. What I did notice is when we're looking at the actual receipt, believe it or not, even the receipt packaging has changed. I don't remember being this embossed with this beautiful Cartier in gold, so it is very pretty. I have to give props out to Erica, who was our sales associate. She was wonderful and she was so patient. She showed me all the pieces I wanted to take a look at. And in fact, I do have a few things I'm going to talk about that I thought were interesting and I wanted to point out to my audience because I think you guys will also find it interesting. Especially when you're looking at pieces that are not in the many thousands and you want to try to get a piece for your first Cartier. You don't necessarily have to get something that is, you know, the tiniest piece, but there are some really cute pieces out there and it depends. It might behoove you to check them out. So we'll talk about that after we do the unboxing because I know obviously everybody is eager to see what it is that I got. So here's the receipt. And then we also got in here, she was lovely, gave me some samples of their fragrances, which I'm gonna check out. So I'm just gonna show you a couple. Both fragrances for myself and my husband. So, and again, a lot of these fragrances can be worn, I think, by either sex. This one I thought was really cute. This was Cartier's Declaration. And what I love about it is obviously this is a sample, it's the packaging. So instead of being in the standard sample packaging, it's not like this, where you have it inside like this. This one had a really cute, very, it looks like a test tube. I thought that was so cool. And I believe this is more, I think this is a male fragrance. And we'll definitely check it out. But the box, even the box is so pretty. I love it has the logo of the Cartier house on top, which is really cute. And of course the classic red packaging, which is Cartier. Okay, so I love how they package this. So you see here, she actually packaged it in this paper. So I'm going to take that out. And the last thing in here she gave me was a little dust, I guess you could call it a dust bag or pouch, a little pouch. Look how cute this is. It has Cartier embossed on it. Inside, it's just a little pouch. So whatever I got obviously will fit inside this pouch. And that's the end. There's nothing else in the box, in the bag. So here is the certificate for the piece that I got. And I love that Cartier, I'm going to try to open this very carefully. Their certificates are like amazing. I mean, this is a really substantial cardboard certificate. Here it is inside. I mean, this looks like something you would get like a diploma in. I mean, a miniature, obviously. Really beautiful. You have the Cartier logo embossed inside the certificate. I know that these can be, you know, unfortunately counterfeit. But I mean, if you're gonna get it, this is a really beautiful piece. This is very pretty. Here's the Cartier logo here and on top here. And it comes in its own envelope as well. Okay, so we're gonna put that aside. And how could you not love this packaging? Oh my God, it's so beautiful. I almost don't want to break into it. I mean, and then I just miss those days where they actually did stamping like this. I mean, years ago, they used to send letters with this stuff, and you had like, people had their own like, you know, signets or logos. How gorgeous, right? So I'm gonna try to open it without breaking it, but you really can't. I mean, it's amazing that, you know, this piece has, wow, I don't even know if I can do it. I'm gonna try to retain, okay, I'm taking it off very, very carefully to see if I can retain this beautiful wax seal. Okay, so it seems to be held together. I don't even know if this is, it looks like a real wax seal, honestly. You know, it could be that it's a sticker that looks like a wax seal. And if anybody knows better, if you work behind the scenes at Cartier and you know whether or not they use an actual wax seal, let me know in the comments below. But they just package it so beautifully. Okay, so we're gonna open this up. And they've got this beautiful accordion fold. And we're gonna try to take it out. I really hope I can do it. I know I'm probably being so extra. It's like, why am I trying to keep paper? But honestly, with Cartier, let's try to get this out. I might have to do this offline. Oh man. All right, well, I think I'm gonna have to open the other side. Please be patient, stand by. And while you're waiting, if you could click the subscribe button, I would appreciate it. Certainly to help me grow my channel. I would love that if you could. It would only take a second. Obviously we have time now that I'm trying to struggle to open this. All right, she taped it to the box. So, okay, it's off. All right, obviously this is the classic Cartier box. And what's beautiful is this is the outer box, okay? And obviously substantial, has that beautiful Cartier logo. And then, here is, wow, she's opening up on her own. Here is the inner box. Let me pop that out. I mean, I just love this. This is such a beautiful piece. Okay, guys, I'm gonna pop it open. Ta-da! Oh my gosh, look at that. So yes, this is the Juste un clou ring, which of course in French means just a nail. And only Cartier could make something called just a nail so expensive. She was actually, this is a small size, and I love the presentation. I mean, this is just so, so pretty. And of course you could display this just like that. But if we want to take a closer look, and I'm sure there are folks that have seen this ring already. I will try to insert some close-ups as well. But what I loved about this piece is it's the smaller size, so it's not as thick. And this is in the rose gold. So just to show you, here's what it looks like on my finger. And I just thought it feels really nice, very comfortable. It's not too big, it's not too small. It makes a statement. And obviously it'll complement, I have the love ring on my other finger, the love wedding band. I have the love in white gold and in the white gold love bracelet, again in the small size. And this is my Cartier Tank Solo watch in the small size. And I have to mention, actually, we were walking around and the Cartier Tank Solo has been discontinued. So this piece that I'm wearing right now, this watch is, and I'll throw up a close-up of it, it is no longer going to be carried. I believe they're discontinuing it for around September of this year. They have revamped it and they call it the Cartier Tank Must watch, if I'm not mistaken. And so basically what they've done is, this is the small size that I have. They have a a smaller size, believe it or not. Not much smaller, but it's like a little smaller than what I have currently. They've changed the strap, so it looks a little different. I personally actually like the newer strap, but I really like the face of mine because it is a nice size. It's not, for me, it's not too small and not too large. They do have one that's slightly bigger now and slightly smaller in the new version. And it does have a few little tweaks. They changed the crown. It's a little pointier. And in fact, I'll insert some pictures of what the new Cartier tank watch looks like. It is I believe it's their entry-level watch. I think it is the most affordable of the watches. I don't know, honestly, if, you know, some people prefer this, then you do have, I believe you probably still have some by the filming of this video in June. There are probably some Cartier dealers that still have the watch in the original format with the original strap. But if you want it, I would definitely jump on it before it gets discontinued. The new one looks really pretty, and what's interesting is mine is really in between. So it looks like the new one has a smaller size, and it's not super small, it's just a little smaller face, and then they have a little bigger. So the one that they're discontinuing is this size, which was the original small, which now would be a medium, and the extra large, I believe, as well. So that's something to keep in mind. The other things I want to talk about, I mean, I love this piece. I'm going to enjoy wearing her. It's very comfortable. I know that my fingers, it's a little hot now in Houston. It's hot and humid. And so even with my fingers swelling up, I was able to size down from the size of my love band. It's just, you know, it's comfortable. The top of the nail is not digging into my finger too much. It's not leaving any mark. It doesn't make it, you know, I can move my fingers. It's not uncomfortable. And I love the rose gold. I mean, the rose gold is actually, it's got a light pink tinge to it. The yellow gold, I believe, is a lot more yellow. But I will see over time, some people have said that Cartier's rose gold tends to become more yellow. So I'll definitely let you guys know as I wear it and, you know, how it wears. But I'm really excited, very comfortable, and I'm so happy to add a piece from this Juste un Clou collection. So some additional things that I wanted to say is on the website, I looked at some of the really small earrings. And so they have on the Love collection, they have the Love screw. It's just the little round Love logo, if you will. And that one, they have one that they sell with, that's, I believe it's like $520 as of today in June. And then they have a set, like a pair, they sell it individually. And then they have a pair that's like a little less than $1,500. And I asked, like, it's kind of curious, like, why would you buy a pair for $1,500 if there's one for $500? Seems like you could buy two for $1,000. Anyway, so she kind of elaborated, and it does make sense. So the one that's $500, give or take, has the front of it is the Love screw, and then the back is a ball. It's something that's supposed to be a little more comfortable than like having a normal back to the earring. But what's difficult is it's a screw in, so you have to actually twist the ball onto the back, and if your fingers are a little big, it could be a little challenging to do it. The other thing to note is that, and I'll leave a picture of the earring I'm talking about, it only comes in the yellow gold. So it's really pretty, but if you want the rose or white gold version, then you have to buy the set. You have to buy it as a pair because they don't offer it, and I don't know why, but they don't offer it in the version that's, you know, with the little ball in the back. So that's just something to keep in mind. They did not have and they didn't have it in stock, so it was something that she'd have to order. Another item that I was looking at was really cute small Love earrings, and those earrings were, I think they're like $850. And what's interesting is they're little hoops, and they're embossed with the Love logo on the sides. So when you wear the earring, you don't really notice it as easily because depending on how you wear it, you're gonna just see, it looks like a regular hoop unless you look really up close. And again, those two earrings were only offered in rose gold and yellow gold. And obviously I have a lot of my Love collection in white gold, so I wanted to get it in white gold. Well, they don't offer it in white gold. So again, in order to get the white gold set, which I think the pair from white gold also was a little over $1,500. Don't quote me on that. I'll have to look it up. I'll put the price over here on the screen. But what was different about the white gold set is that when you, or I should say when you buy these earrings as a pair, they're embossed on the front of the earring. And so you actually could see it when you're wearing it. So I thought that was interesting. I'm not really sure why they offer the other two options. I guess just because they're less than $1,000, that might appeal to a customer that really wants a piece from the Love collection. But I thought that was interesting. The other things I noticed that I really like on my wish list, and like I said, I will make another video, is they had some new bags that I thought were like, wow, really beautiful pieces. They had some new fragrances. They had some trinket trays and trinket boxes, which were beautiful. And they had something that I thought was hilarious. They have a collection for your, all I can describe it is that somebody who's like really, really, really wealthy and wants to splurge had like a Cartier matching game. And I'll see if I can find a picture of it. It was hilarious. We thought they were, at the time we saw, they looked like miniature coasters, but it's actually like a game for kids. It's like a matching game, which I thought was so funny. And it was interesting because the SA also thought the same thing. She thought that initially when they got it, they couldn't believe this was a game, that it was a toy, that it wasn't like miniature coasters. Anyway, guys, it was really great. I have such a nice experience at Cartier. I definitely recommend it if you can get to the boutique. I think it is worth it, and I will enjoy my birthday present. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and as usual, I would love it if you would subscribe, if you would give me a thumbs up, ring the bell to be notified when I drop my next video, and I'll see you then. Okay, guys, bye.